Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Fake Jake here, and welcome back to Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and we are here once again in the Sanctum Sanctorum, and Black Widow is just being really rude, constantly knocking into my team members while I'm trying to do an intro. Natasha, are you jealous? Do you want to be on our team? I mean, we can arrange that. Actually, we can't, because Black Widow's not a playable character. That'd be kind of cool, though. So, yes, we are here in the Sanctum Sanctorum, successfully rescued Jean Grey in Murder World, and before we go off to save Nightcrawler, we are going to go around our headquarters and see what has happened since we were last here. So, as per usual, we're going to start off with Nick Fury. What is going on?
Nice job in Murder World. You turned a potential disaster into a successful mission.
Thanks, Colonel Fury. Why would the Masters of Evil go to Mephisto's realm?
I don't know. It makes no sense. Mephisto and Doom have been enemies a long time.
Why are they enemies?
For years, on every Midsummer's Eve, Dr. Doom attempted to invade Mephisto's realm and retrieve his mother.
Doom's mother is in Mephisto's realm?
When Doom was very young, his mother made a pact with Mephisto. She promised her astral spirit in return for the power to destroy a baron who was impoverishing her people.
And the deal didn't go as planned?
Right. She couldn't control the power, and wound up killing almost everyone in her village. She died shortly after and became a prisoner of Mephisto.
Was she ever freed?
Yes. Oddly enough, Dr. Doom and Dr. Strange teamed up and went to Mephisto's realm. Together, they freed Cynthia Von Doom.
Is this why the Tome of Asarius was taken from Atlantis?
Without a doubt. The Tome of Asarius listed the coordinates of Mephisto's realm. With that information, Doom could properly attune Nightcrawler's teleportation portal.
Thank you, Colonel Fury.
Anytime.
Alright, and I believe Spider-Man has some kind of special interaction with you. Let me see if I'm right.
Spider-Man, I suppose it's good to see you.
We just don't spend enough time together, Nick. When are you gonna come over to my place for a barbecue?
That was kind of funny. Alright, I just wanted to check that out.
Anytime.
Okay, Black Widow. Let's have the captain talk to you here.
Yes. Do you have another question?
I didn't even have a first question, but... Okay, what is Mephisto's realm?
It is an alternate dimension, filled with all types of nightmarish creatures. And in this land, Mephisto reigns supreme. He watches over the astral energy of people he has duped into making deals with him.
Mephisto makes deals for astral energy?
Yes. For Mephisto, there is no greater joy than ensnaring a good person in a bad bargain.
Yeah, like Ghost Rider. How do you mean?
Take Ghost Rider, for instance.
I just
He was
said
willing
that.
to exchange his astral spirit with Mephisto, in return for saving his stepfather from cancer. Mephisto then allowed the stepfather to die in a motorcycle accident.
Well, fine, Natasha, if you wanted to give it a more detailed description than I did. Who else could we meet there?
No one good, I can assure you. There is the vampire goddess Lilith, and Zarathos, the entity that had been a part of Ghost Rider. But perhaps worst of all is Blackheart, the son of Mephisto. Count yourself lucky if you are able to avoid him.
Oh, hopefully we can. But I doubt we'll get that lucky. Thanks, Black Widow.
You are quite welcome.
Okay, so Wong, what's up, seeing as how you're standing right here? Unless you're just like Black Widow and you're wanting to be on our team too. Well, sadly we can't arrange that either. Sorry, buddy. Alright, Cyclops, you talk to Wong.
What may I do for you?
Will the Orb of Teleportation work correctly now?
Rest assured that the orb will now take you to the proper destination.
What did you have to do to fix it?
The spells required to counteract Baron Mordo's magic were quite difficult. I found it to be an intriguing test of my skills.
What was the evil that Clea sensed near the Sanctum Sanctorum?
That was a spell Baron Mordo had cast to disrupt the Orb of Teleportation. It was designed to activate immediately after anyone used the orb.
Oh, so that's why we were teleported to Murder World rather than Doom's Castle.
Correct. It is a testament to Mordo's skill that he was able to cloak the spell's true function from Clea and Doctor Strange.
What is the Eye of the Shadow Queen?
It is a talisman of value to no one but me. The bauble serves as a reminder of a creature who caused me a great deal of turmoil.
What did the Shadow Queen do?
She had me abducted and taken to her dimension. It required the combined might of Doctor Strange and myself to destroy her.
Alright, thanks Wong.
It is a pleasure to be of service.
Yeah, so in case any of you are confused about that, I don't know why he didn't talk about that when I first came to him, but the Eye of the Shadow Queen, and as you can see here in my quest log, is in Mephisto's realm, and Wong wants us to find it. So, let's go talk to Vision.
Sure thing.
I believe he's in here. I was gonna say, Cyclops, move. Alright, Vision, come here.
Greetings, Iceman. Good luck on your mission to Mephisto's realm.
Thanks, Vision. For some reason, I have a very bad feeling about this next one.
Oh, I'm sure that has nothing to do with all the fire and brimstone. Who is Mephisto?
Despite his appearance, he is not truly a demon. He is most likely a shapeshifter, or very skilled in casting spells that change his appearance.
But he's powerful.
In his own dimension, he is practically invulnerable, and he commands a great number of powerful entities such as Blackheart and Zarathos to do his bidding.
Who is this Blackheart?
Though he is called Mephisto's son, Blackheart was created out of negative energy. This energy was generated by violent crimes that occurred in the same spot over a period of centuries. Mephisto decided such a violent creature would make an excellent protege. He took Blackheart under his wing and began to school him in the fine art of corrupting innocent souls.
Well, he seems to be Father of the Year. Who is Zarathos?
He is a vile creature who would consume the astral energy of his victims. His power grew to such a point that he drew Mephisto's attention. The two battled, and Mephisto won.
So Zarathos is an unwilling servant.
Yes, so much so that Mephisto sent him to Earth and bound him to different humans. Eventually, Zarathos was bound to Johnny Blaze, and thus was the birth of Ghost Rider.
I already talked to you about the security module, so thanks, Vision.
Come back anytime.
I may. Let's see what we have around here. What artifacts do we have around here? Statue of Nightmare. Oh, it's a popular villain from Doctor Strange and Ghost Rider. What else do we have? Anything? Nothing? It's not going to tell me what this big green hand is? Oh, the Scepter of Dormammu. Oh, can we use this, please? This will probably even up the odds a little bit. And I'm pretty sure this Mirror of the Ancient One isn't going to say anything different. But we might as well check it out. Seen this before, seen this before, seen this before. Okay, I just wanted to check that. And I believe good old Professor Xavier is back here, so I'm sure he wants to hear that we saved one of his X-Men at least.
Greetings. I apologize for not giving you my full attention. Using Cerebro to locate Nightcrawler requires a great deal of effort.
Oh no, Wong is glitched between my players again. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Have you had any luck finding him?
Yes, he's definitely in Mephisto's realm. I've even managed a small amount of communication with him.
Well, I suppose that's good. How is Nightcrawler?
It seems the Mutant Amplifier is causing him a great deal of pain.
Can he teleport back to our dimension?
I'm afraid not. Generating a portal to Mephisto's realm has far exceeded Kurt's abilities. He's no longer able to teleport at all.
Is Nightcrawler in danger?
Yes. He believes the Masters of Evil are intent on stranding him in Mephisto's realm once their business is concluded. But there is currently a far more pressing danger. A creature named Blackheart is stalking Kurt.
Alright, and this will be explained later, but I guess I can go ahead and show you what it means. Is the X-Mansion being guarded?
I'm not sure I understand your question.
Are there SHIELD agents at the X-Mansion?
No, they aren't. I don't believe having soldiers within my home would sit well with the X-Men.
No, I doubt it would. Alright, thank you, Professor Xavier.
You're quite welcome.
Alright, now what that's all about, in case you guys are curious, I don't know why all of the speech options have suddenly acted as though I've already said them before, but basically what's going to happen is up here, Weasel will tell you that SHIELD is hot on his trail and he needs somewhere to hide, so is basically asking you if... Oh, that reminds me, I forgot something. He's going to ask you to figure out which of two following areas are safest for him to hide, whether that be the Baxter Building or the X-Mansion, and he sends you to Hank Pym to talk about it, which reminds me I forgot to talk to Hank Pym in the first place.
Hi, what can I do for you?
What do you know about the Mutant Amplifier?
It was built by S.H.I.E.L.D. to analyze mutant DNA and augment whatever innate powers a mutant has. But the amplifier never got past the testing phase because of the side effects.
What kind of side effects?
The device was so powerful, it had a way of burning out test subjects. Any mutant that used it usually wound up in the hospital for a couple of weeks.
Well, that's not good. Is the Baxter Building safe?
What do you mean safe? Like, will it catch on fire or fall over in an earthquake?
No, more like are S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel there.
Well, the Baxter Building is home to the Fantastic Four, and sometimes Reed Richards does work for S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, there could be soldiers there.
How about the X-Mansion? Is S.H.I.E.L.D. there too?
I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Professor Xavier about that.
And I already did that.
You know me.
So basically you're just supposed to go up and tell Weasel that the X-Mansion would be a safer place for him to hide, and then that's gonna further progress figuring out if the Black Widow is really a traitor.
What's going
And
on?
I think I've already told him. Yeah, I don't know why all of the speech options are acting like they've already been activated, but I'll go ahead and go through them anyway for you guys. Anyway, what is Project Warlord?
I don't know. And believe me, I looked everywhere I could. S.H.I.E.L.D. is dead serious about keeping that information from prying eyes.
There must be something you can do.
Well, there's one thing I can try. But first, I've got to avoid getting caught by S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not going to do anybody any good stuck in a super high-tech maximum security prison.
Why is S.H.I.E.L.D. after you?
Because I've been running through their database like a rabbit in a carrot patch. They don't like that much.
Are you sure S.H.I.E.L.D's after you?
Hey, they sent 24 agents into the building I'd been using as a base. If I hadn't decided to run out and grab a latte just before that, I'd be in custody right now.
It was all because of that latte. I know where you can hide. I'm pretty sure I've already told him. The X-Mansion is where you'll be safe from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Thanks. When you get back from Mephisto's realm, I'll try to have more info on Project Warlord.
Good, good, good.
I'm
Okay,
just
thanks,
in it for
Weasel.
the money.
I figured as much. Okay, so... I swear, every time that I have a speech option up in this place, every time I get done, my 3 team members are just standing in formation, and it's weird. Alright, so obviously since Iceman... He would usually be on this sofa that I'm jumping up on, but obviously since I have him on my team, he is not on it. So, Cap, jump there and talk to Doctor Strange. And your floating is a bit off there, Steven.
We must be truly wary of Mephisto's realm.
The denizens of that land are without mercy.
Have you faced Mephisto before?
Several times. Perhaps most notably when Dr. Doom and I battled Mephisto to free Doom's mother.
What happened?
Doom was willing to offer me in exchange for his mother, but she refused to let that happen. And in that moment, her spirit became too pure for Mephisto. He then released her from his domain.
Do you use any magical items?
Yes, I would consider the Eye of Agamotto to be the most valuable of all my arcane artifacts.
What does it do?
It not only augments my power, but it allows me to see the truth. There is no lie or illusion that can stand before its illuminating light.
What other artifacts do you use?
My Cloak of Levitation has proven to be quite valuable. In times of battle, it can even function as another set of hands for me.
As we saw in the Doctor Strange movie.
I also frequently require the Book of the Vishanti for spells, and the Orb of Agamotto to search for trouble.
That's pretty cool. Thanks, Doctor Strange.
You're quite welcome.
And my team is standing in formation again.
Yes.
Cyclops, talk to Clea.
I would warn you. Mephisto's realm is a vile dimension. Few that have traveled there ever return to tell the tale.
Well, apparently Doctor Strange has, because he's floating right next to you.
Our own Doctor Strange, the mightiest sorcerer on Earth, barely escaped that fiery land with his life.
Yes, he told us that story. But maybe you can give us a more in-depth version. Doctor Strange has been to Mephisto's realm?
Yes. Years ago, Stephen traveled there to aid Dr. Doom.
Why would Doctor Strange aid Doctor Doom?
In a Vishanti contest to choose the next supreme sorcerer of Earth, Dr. Doom came in second to Dr. Strange. According to the rules of the competition, the runner-up is allowed to ask one favor of the winner.
Who are the Vishanti?
They are Agamotto, Hagath, and Ashtor, a mystical trinity who appoint one sorcerer to protect this universe from evil.
Why don't they protect the universe?
Little is known of the Vishanti. Other than choosing a new sorcerer supreme, they rarely show interest in your cosmos.
Oh, that's... I guess they just view us as the lesser beings then. Thank you for the information, Clea.
You're welcome, human.
Hey, I am a mutant, thank you. See, me, Iceman, we're both mutants. I mean, Cap's a super soldier, and Spider-Man, you know, he's just got that spider strength, so... Yeah, that's kind of insulting, even though two people on this team are technically humans. Daredevil! What's up, buddy? Well, actually, I suppose you can't really see me, but you can hear me.
Hello. What's new?
Aren't you Matthew Murdock?
I guess since we're all superheroes here, I can talk about it. Yes, I'm Matthew Murdock, the trial lawyer.
And wasn't your partner, Foggy Nelson, almost killed by Elektra?
It's a little more complicated than that. The Kingpin hired Elektra to assassinate Foggy, but she stopped once she realized who he was. It was a big turning point in her life.
How did you get the name Daredevil?
That started when I was a kid in grade school. The bullies called me that because I was such a bookworm. I think they were trying to be ironic.
That's kinda cruel, actually, now that I'm thinking about that. That's kinda cruel. You were a bookworm?
Yeah. My father was adamant that I study as hard as possible. He didn't want me to become a boxer like he was.
Your father was a boxer?
Yep. Battling Jack Murdock was his name. A good fighter who was maybe a little too proud. His manager killed him for not throwing a fight.
Why didn't he throw the fight?
It was because of me. I was in the audience, and I know he couldn't bear to lose in front of me.
Oh yeah, that definitely would change things. Thanks, Daredevil.
Sure thing.
I think that made him kind of sad, talking about his past like that. The somber voice he had there. Or maybe that's just how he normally talks, who knows. Spider-Woman! What is up?
Hello. It's good to see you. Do you need something?
My team members just disappeared. 1 second they were all standing in formation behind the couch and now they're gone. Doctor Strange, what did you do? You worked for S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Well, I used to work for Hydra, but when they sent me out to kill Nick Fury, I figured out I was working for the wrong team.
And then you went to work for S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Not quite. I went off on my own and played superhero in San Francisco. Then I died, and that put a damper on things.
Well, that certainly would. What happened when you died?
Doctor Strange was brought in. He saved me, but because of the spells he cast, I lost my powers. I was completely normal.
What did you do?
I became a private eye for a while, but then Hydra came around and offered to restore my powers.
Did you accept Hydra's offer to restore your powers?
Of course I did. I was nothing without my powers. But once I got them back, Hydra forced me to join S.H.I.E.L.D. as a double agent, or they would have taken my powers away again.
You spied on S.H.I.E.L.D. for Hydra?
No, not really. The joke was on Hydra. I was working for Colonel Fury all along.
Ah. Thanks, Spider-Woman.
My pleasure.
Well, that was a nice round of conversations. Team, there you are. I couldn't figure out why you guys disappeared. Alright, I believe that's all the conversations we have in this area. So, I would say that wraps things up quite nicely, and in the next episode of Marvel Ultimate Alliance, we will be heading to Mephisto's realm to rescue Nightcrawler the second out of the 2 kidnapped X-Men. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please destroy that like button. If you have any thoughts, drop them in the comments. And if you like my stuff, and if you're new to it, please subscribe. I will see you guys later.